Hello everyone and welcome to the Block Wars 12 update video. After our first event back, we've brought some exciting changes to the event and we can't wait to share them with you. For any other updates on Block Wars, team announcements, or highlights of some of our players, make sure to check out the Block Wars Twitter account at Block Wars Event and visit our lovely community Discord server linked in the description down below. Right, now let's get started. Starting off with the Decision Doughnut, we added a couple new items to spice up the voting periods, like the catnip, which can be used to attract the cat votes into games. Switching over to the games, Battle has plenty of changes, so listen up. Each round after the first, the team spawn points will be randomized to a new location. This will make targeting other teams harder and make the game more enjoyable and fair. We've also added a wither effect to sudden death, so matches should be able to end quicker. Additionally, we changed up some of the kits. Healer now has iron leggings and iron helmet, and all leather armor has protection 1. Guardian now has leather leggings instead of iron, and has diamond boots with the sharp 1 golden axe being swapped out for an unenchanted wooden sword. Guardian also has water splash potions, and that's because of the Piglin's new item. The Piglin kit now has a netherite boots and a new throwable item, the Molotov cocktail. When thrown, it'll spew out a circle of fire, damaging your opponents and setting them in flames. You can use the water pots from the Guardian kit to extinguish these flaming circles. It's a surefire way to put these flames out. In Extraction, we've added 1 more arrow to the kits, increasing the total amount of arrows from 4 to 5. Additionally, pickup items like potions now spawn in and are more visible before the round starts to clear up some confusion. We have also disabled the ability to pick up arrows in order to add slightly more emphasis on melee combat. Heading over to Spleef, we've changed speed decay for the first layer so that it decays the entire layer 5 seconds before the 3rd layer starts decaying. Wow, talk about a meltdown. Moving on over to, well, move, point balancing has been changed to more generously reward good performances and reward lower placements less. We've also removed the big launch pads in the parkour section because some players had problems with them. The bridging section of move has been reduced from 9 levels to 7. Additionally, we've made the ice boat a bit longer and added another checkpoint. Construction is getting a massive change in how points are delivered. Every build will now be timed, and at the end of the game, teams will be given points according to their placement per build, depending on how quickly they completed a build compared to the other teams. Speaking of builds are now displayed before players can start building. This gives players some extra time to prepare for each build. Additionally, the playing area is slightly bigger, so players should hopefully fall off less. Party is getting 1 massive change. Rod game has been removed from the pool, meaning we've reduced the game pool from 5 games to 4. Let's proceed with the rest of the changes. Crossfire has now been changed from fire to magma blocks, which should hopefully reduce the ping issue and weird quirks of fire. Thanks to this change, it also doesn't affect your bit rate. Skybolt's timer has been reduced from 3 minutes and 45 seconds to 3 minutes. And finally, in Beep Test, we've improved the difficulty progression and have added an extra life, increasing the total amount from 2 to 3. Last but not least, Hunt has been given a new map. We're taking you back to a remastered version of the lab map from Block Wars All-Stars. With multiple floors and new rooms to explore, we've increased the player render distance and have changed when hiders start glowing from 90 seconds left to 60 seconds left. Hunters will also not receive any ender pearls and are now underlined in the tab list. That covers the games. Now, all that's left is the hub. In the score area, we've added white text to the scoring area to distinguish between last game and individual. We've also changed some records in the record area, which by the way, you should totally check out. In Wolfeei World, Block Party is now fully operational, so come and get your groove on. We've also added Whack-A-Mole in Wolfeei World, where hitting them will make them appear in another hole. Instead of removing it, we've relocated the Pride NPC to the stalls area of the hub, so you can still equip Pride cosmetics for future events. Yay! One final mention. We, the Block Wars team, along with the rest of the Minecraft community, were saddened by the loss of Technoblade last month. He was an inspiration to many, including all of us here at Block Wars. So, as a little thank you, we've decided to add a little memorial located right next to the sumo area in the hub, where you'll be able to interact and ring a bell. A link to the Sarcoma Foundation will be in the description if you wish to donate to a good cause. Rest in peace, Techno. Thank you for all the wonderful memories. And that covers all the updates for Block Wars 12. If you want to stay up to date with all the news on Block Wars, make sure to follow us on Twitter at Block Wars Event and join our Discord linked in the description below. We all hope you enjoy Block Wars 12, whether it's as a player, tester, or a viewer.